Hey guys, what's going on? It's Stef here, and in this week's episode, we're doing something just a little bit different. Now, you probably noticed that the title of the video is Persistence Pays Off, and that is absolutely true, especially when you are permission hunting at a site that has several acres. And in this case, this site has 53 acres available to us. Now, over 3 hunts, we didn't get a whole lot of stuff, but we did get some quality finds, and even more important, we really located the hot spots after trying again and again and again and not giving up on the site. So I'm hoping this video encourages some of you that are getting a little discouraged with some of the permissions you have, especially the larger ones where you're not finding the hot spots. I hope this encourages you to go back to those permissions and give it another swing. You never know what you're going to find. Let's hop in. Well, I'm out here by myself today, found a new spot. I'm on a very old road, dates back to the 1700s. Out here with the Max again, and I got like a 77 double tap signal, which usually means something is on the surface. I thought it would be a zinc penny, and it's not. It's an old flat button. The shank is missing, but that is fine. The property up there behind me dates to the early 1800s, I think, from old maps anyway. So that's pretty cool. If I can see a back mark, I'll get back with you. If not, I'll just throw a photo up on the screen, but that's a good sign. So we're going to keep going. Well, I've moved into the yard of the 1800s house that I'm at. Found something a little bit older. Nice, intact, well, mostly intact, tomback button. So that's pretty awesome. It's like a Coke-sized button. Love those. And then I didn't think I was really going to get any footage today, so I didn't film this, and I should have. I found an Easter egg filled with coins. And that's probably from when the homeowners, kids were kids themselves. The homeowners are about my parents' age, so they will appreciate getting that back because that's too cute. I was just reading about this on Facebook like 2 days ago. Who's found an egg with coins in it? Now I have. so that's now a thing that I have. Okay, very good. Moving on. Well, not too far from where I found that tomback button. And now I have this, which I think is a 2-piece button missing the shank. So all good signs. That means the clothesline certainly could have been right around here. Wow, it doesn't want to focus at all. Sorry. The clothesline could have been in this little general area. So I'll keep working in here. Well, up here I found a bit of a hot spot. Just a few inches down. Got this really nice sash buckle, it looks like. And a few minutes ago, I just pulled one of the coolest finds I've ever found in my life. I was too busy talking to the property owner about it. So, I'm pulling it up now. Bear with me just a second. I don't want to break it. Oh my, look at this. Let me get that pinpoint out of the way. This is either pewter or colonial silver. It looks like it's so big, it almost looks like a dagger. This is one of the coolest things I've ever found. Even the nails that are in there are just like, they just don't look modern to me. I could be wrong, but either way, it's amazing. I'm going to restore the handle and maybe get a new blade on there because that is super duper cool. All right, be back if I get something else. Okay, so I may have exaggerated how awesome that knife was. As cool as it is, it's actually not a dagger, and it's not even colonial. It's mid to late 1800s dinnerware with pewter inlays, and that explains why the pewter is in such good shape, because normally, if pewter is, say, colonial and 300 years old, it's going to be crumbling in your fingers. So that's why it was in good shape. Still a cool find, and we're going to move on to the second day of this hunt. Well, we are back at a permission we've had for a little while. Nichola's way over there, and we're making our way over that wall to a wooded area, but on the way, about 6 inches down there, I found a hem weight. That's awesome. I love these things. So for anyone who doesn't know, hem weight would have gone inside the bottom of a lady's dress back in like the 1800s, maybe early 1900s, to keep it down and keep it from flying away. Sometimes on one side there will be a number indicating the size or weight of it. I don't see one on this one, but that is a great first find. Very good sign for this place. Okay. Well, Nick just found something pretty cool. We have no idea what this is. Let me pick that up real quick so I can get a nice close-up. It's almost like it's silver plated on this side. It's ringing up as brass on her machine. Oh, this like, God, it's just, it's a big piece of fancy. That's what it is. It's a big piece of fancy something. I have no idea. Feels pretty solid on the clasps. It might be some kind of a cloak clasp, or maybe more, like a sash buckle or something like that. But wow, that's really cool. Congrats. Okay.
First find of the day.
First find of the day. Mine was a hem weight. That's more exciting. Yours is. Yeah. Okay. Nick is over there. She's looking for the rest of that sash buckle, or whatever the heck it is. And I am approaching a stone wall in there. On my way down to the stone wall, got like a scratchy 70s signal on the AT Max. Oh, I thought this was brass. I guess not. It's a little horse tack buckle. That is pretty darn old. 1700s, 1800s. It's really tough to date these, but it looks pretty beat up and ancient to me. So they always sound good on every detector. I don't care what detector you have, they sound great. So gonna keep going. Okay, this is pretty cool. You got a 65 to 72 or so signal on the AT Max. And I've found the rest of a sash buckle that I found a couple weeks ago. That's super cool. I was actually wondering when I was looking at it just earlier today, the other piece of this, if it was maybe like a faux ladies shoe buckle from the early 1900s, but now that I see this clasp, I can pretty much confirm that's a Victorian sash buckle, and this is the other half. That's really cool. I'm glad I was able to complete that. Alright, it's been a pretty slow day out here. I need to check in with Nick pretty soon to see what she's found, but I'm going to go low and slow in this area. This is where the barn used to be. I'm not going to show you the house. and just see what happens. I was out here with the big coil last time, so I could have easily missed things that should be a little bit more precise. So, alright, be back with you soon. I'm checking in with Nick. What did we get?
There's this thing. I'm not sure what this is.
I have no idea. What does this say? Quick Cube.
Quick Cube.
Not to be confused with Quick Lube. I have no clue what that is. Property owner might know and maybe even wants it. And you said you got a few more things?
A few small things.
Okay.
Got an axe knob.
It's always, now they are starting to become a bummer to me because it sounds just like a copper, but that's okay.
Got this little thing.
That's kind of cool.
Little keyhole.
I don't know if it's really a keyhole, it's probably trash, but it's,
Little cat.
That's cute. I think it's like a cookie cutter. Little kitty. Of course you found it. She's the cat person. And suspender clasp. Alright, well.
That's pretty much it.
I found 2 spills of clad quarters that I didn't film. Because they used to actually place Easter eggs all over this property. All over the place. So that would be my numbers 2 and 3 for the Easter eggs I found. But we're gonna keep going. And now on to day 3. Okay, just got a good target here. And about maybe just 4 inches down, bringing in at 14, which is pretty low for brass. But it is a nice old escutcheon plate. That'll be colonial or maybe even early to mid 1800s. Great piece. And normally I only did keyhole escutcheons, so this is a welcome change, I guess. Looks like it's broken right there, but I'll recheck the hole, and if there's anything else that will complete this escutcheon plate, I'll let you know. And forgot to catch this on film, but Nichola got a lantern base. Unfortunately, it's missing the patent date. It would be on the wheel right there. that you would turn to advance the wick. Cool. Always a good find, always promising. Early habitational stuff. Alright, let's keep rolling. Whew, I just hit a major bucket lister in the relic category. It was about 6 inches down there. I dug a little bit too deep, as you can see. It's about an 8-inch plug, but I don't like scratching things. So anyway, it was a 21 signal. Nice, solid brass signal, or possibly a penny, but look what I just pulled. Look what I just pulled. It's my first brass skeleton key. Oh my God, it's perfect. Oh my gosh. My turn. Oh man. Nichola found one of these. She's out with me somewhere yonder. No idea where. I gotta run and find her to hand drop this on her. She found one of these like, I don't know, 6 months ago. And I wanted one so bad. And I finally have one. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is like one of my favorite things in the world in terms of relics. Just imagine if this thing could talk. It's gonna clean up beautifully too. It'll be nice and green. Oh, wow. That is a day maker. I'm so happy I came out today. All right, I'll let you know if I find something else, but if not, this is the day maker right here. Awesome. Well, I tried to radio Nick about that last find of mine, the skeleton key. I don't see her anywhere, but I heard her pinpointing a minute ago. She doesn't always wear headphones, but anyway, I've definitely found a hot spot. This was about 8 inches down. I'm not sure what it is yet. It appears to be some kind of buckle or clasp. Maybe part of a sash buckle, I don't know. Give me a second, I'll brush this off and come right back to you. There she is. Okay, so I brushed off that piece, and I'm going to be very light with it, because I think I did ding that over there on the left. But it's beautiful, it's ornate. I'm almost thinking, because there's like a gap right there, maybe it was the top of a change purse or something, I don't know. But it was in the sidewall, which is why I think that might be fresh from me. But either way, I'll do what I can to put that back intact. And, all right, we'll keep looking. Well, everyone, that's about all for this week. We're going to hop into the wrap-up now, but first, as always, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and, of course, click that notification bell to be notified of every new upload if you enjoyed this video. And let me tell you something here. This video is actually leading up to next week's video, which was a really productive hunt when I was going ahead and gridding just one small area of this permission. I had a few hours to kill that day, and it went really, really well. In fact, I found my coolest coin I've probably ever found. So that's a little bit of a teaser for next week. For right now, let's head on into the wrap-up. All right, guys, moving on into the wrap-up over here. We'll try and keep this quick, as always. So, here is that pewter inlay knife that I found. Like I said, this is just a normal dinnerware knife. I thought it was a dagger. I was all excited in the video. It's still flaking. You can see what just happened. There's like rust over here now. That's fantastic. Okay, we're going to put this down and not play with it too much, but still a very cool find. Obviously, this beautiful piece right here, this was part of a purse. And in fact, in the hole, I also found like a half moon, really long shaped piece of iron. And it's probably something that was part of this, but I didn't film that. So anyway, I think this was a somewhat larger handbag, but still a, a change purse of some kind. That's my theory. Okay. And we have our little hem weight there. That nice Tom back button from day one. Always like finding those, of course, as you know that. Then we have that little flat button that I had found in the wooded area of the property. You can still kind of see a back mark coming through on there. So we like that. This little guy here, which I believe is like an early 1900s button of some kind. And the way you can tell is because it looks like it's iron on the back. That would have been tin, most likely. So those date usually post-1900, like just post-1900. So still a good find. And you know what? I actually, since this is the glaring, beautiful object over here, I brought this out. This is Nichola's watch fob chain. And you can see how well it cleaned up. All she did was just sit this in lemon juice for about an hour or so. And it is just gorgeous. I mean, you can see how it shimmers and shines. So that's what I use for most of my silver-plated items myself. So that certainly merited being in the wrap-up, even though I did not dig that. Let's see. All right, we've got that little scutcheon plate right here. It's broken, but those are always great to find. Never going to complain about that. My bucket lister brass skeleton key. I do have some iron ones, but I love the brass ones. And that was really unexpected. So awesome, awesome find. I'm super thrilled with that. I still keep it on my desk. And let's see, last but not least, this is that brooch, or excuse me, sash buckle I had found over the course of 2 days, and I actually put it back together. You can see there's kind of some shininess going on right there. And what that is, believe it or not, it is shoe glue. I know that sounds really crazy and abrasive, but it is one of the only things that will actually hold metal together. I have fixed a couple of other brooches and sash buckles like that, and it works really well. So nothing to complain about there. And I believe that is all the time we have. So hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and we'll see you next week.